I have a confession to make. My husband is not the father of my children. It's right about time I say it. Hello guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amazing Grace Daniel. Today I'm going to be sharing something that has been on my mind for the longest. So stay tuned and keep on watching. Paternity fraud is no news to the free world countries such as United States of America, Canada, and the likes. But it has become something of concern in the African continent, Nigeria to be precise. It is something that is seen as abominable, unbelievable, and catastrophic. And today we're going to be dissecting some of the stories that has blown on social media in regards to paternity fraud. The most annoying part of this paternity fraud is that it comes up years and years after, 12, 15, 20 years after the children have been raised by these men who think that they are fathers, biologically not theirs. So today, let's dissect two of these stories. One which is so recent, broke into the internet and has become viral. So, a story broke out of a man who discovered that his children, the 3 children he has, are not his. Not only did he discover this, but he discovered this after their mother's death. Now he's asking what he should do. Let's take a look at the story. It made the headlines. This is not fair. After the death of his wife, man goes for DNA test, finds out their 2 children are not his. A man has unfortunately discovered that the 2 kids he has been raising for years are not his biological children. The sad news came after the man decided to go for a DNA test to determine the paternity of his children. Sadly, his wife has died and it will be difficult for him to find out the real father of the children. My wife passed away and left me with 2 children, but I just found out through DNA that they are not my children. I am 36 years old. Please advise me. This is one story that's suddenly recently gone viral about 3 days ago, and it has become a cause of concern. And this is the advices on Twitter that he got. So the HSC officer says it's better he gives the children back to the late wife's family while he moves on with his life. If in case the father of the children comes for them in future, he won't have much to lose. NGBB Tupu King reacted and he says, I think this is the worst thing that can happen to a man. Do you think? Another person says, yeah, the secret many women take to the grave are something else. Another says, this is not fair. And then one funny comment here that just made me laugh says, take the wife's phone, check all the messages and all contacts, you definitely gonna see the father or fathers. Now let's get into a more later story, also went viral. That was sometime around September 6, 2022. I read, after 20 years of marriage, a man has found that he is not the biological father of all his 5 children. The 57-year-old man made the sad discovery after doing DNA tests on all the children. So let's check some of these comments and reactions. Jane Nelson says it is either the man is impotent and the woman tried to cover up for him, or that the woman is barren and adopted those children while pumping air in her womb. Wow, can someone pump air in their womb? Or that the scientist has given a false result. Either of these 3 things, one has happened. So my candid advice is that you should check another scientist, or both of them should go for fertility test. Adetomi says, to all men reading this comment, this is an announcement. The moment your child is given birth to, abeg carry am go hospital go do DNA. No talk say I no tell you oh, as if DNA is cheap. As if DNA is cheap. Okay, another person says, now you take your hand find problem for yourself. If you raise those children very well, they will never know anybody as their father except you. I think I can't quite agree with this particular comment. I mean, you've raised them for 20 years or almost 20 years. Besides, you're only one that they know as father. Nobody has come to contest for them up until over 20 years of marriage. And you are 57. You're not young, but let me know what you think and how you will feel if you were a victim of paternity fraud. If you're a woman with a man who you have noticed can't impregnate you and is not ready to go to the hospital to check his fertility to confirm if something is wrong, what would you resort to? What would be your solution? Thank you so much for watching. Until I come your way again, my name is Amazing Grace Daniel. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.